Good morning. Once again, Kenny Jacobs from Bloomington, Illinois. I'm a PGA teaching professional, and my videos talk both about the great game of golf as well as being a Christian and living in the last days. I want to give you a little bit of a swing drill or tip that you can use if you have trouble hitting the ball solid. If you tend to hit behind the ball, hit it fat, or hit it thin, this drill will really help you. It's pretty simple. All you do, if you're a right-handed golfer, is set up with your right heel up off of the ground so that most of your weight is on your left leg. And you just keep your right heel off the ground the entire swing from start to finish. What this will do is, well, one, it'll improve your balance. Two, it'll help you get your arms, chest, and club and body all working together. And three, and for this drill, maybe the most important, is it'll help get your bottom of swing arc on the target side of the golf ball, so you hit the ball before you hit the ground. So it'll teach you to learn to hit down through the golf ball. So all you really do is just lift your right heel a little bit up off the ground, keep your weight on your left side, stay like that throughout the swing, hit down through the ball, learn to get the divot after impact, and finish with all your weight on your left side with your body facing the target. Work on that drill a little bit. It'll help your tempo, your balance, your timing, and most importantly, help you move the divot to the left side of the golf ball so you're not hitting behind it or hitting it thin. It'll really make your ball striking much more consistent. Alright, now I want to get into ruled events, some Bible prophecy. And I'm going to just read one verse real quick as our scriptural reference, and that is in Matthew chapter 24. Verse 6 says, "And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." Well, all you got to do is watch the news right now, and you can see that nation is rising against nation and kingdom against kingdom all over right now. Just got done watching the news, and they were talking about the rioting in the Ukraine. Huge fires all over the place. 20,000 people rioting. Several dead. Hundreds hurt. That actually started in November, but it's obviously getting worse now than it was back then. Bangkok, Thailand is also rioting right now, as well as Caracas, Venezuela. They're in riots right now. So we've got South America, we've got Europe, we've got Far East. Egypt is still a mess after all the rioting they've been having as the Muslim Brotherhood moved in, and they elected Mohammed Morsi, and then now he's not there, and there's another election coming up. That's a tenuous situation at best. Yemen went through it with the Muslim Brotherhood. Libya went through that. Syria is still involved in a huge civil war with Bashar Assad, and that's getting worse and worse, and the peace talks there keep breaking down. Russia's supporting Syria. We're supporting the freedom fighters, but you're actually Muslim Brotherhood. It's a dangerous situation. North Korea, Kim Jong-un is out of control. Saw some drawings of some way he's been torturing his people over there. He's murdering and torturing his own people and Christians. They have no rights. He's in danger. He's violating human rights and may be charged by the UN. Taliban is moving back into Afghanistan. We're still even there. It's hard to imagine what we even accomplished in Afghanistan. That's still a mess. China and Japan have been rattling sabers and going back and forth, fighting over some islands. Just saw this morning, the Iranian Cultural Center in Beirut, Lebanon, was hit by 2 car bombs this morning, killing 8 and wounding over 100 people. And the Iranian Cultural Center was attacked by Shiite Muslims out of Lebanon. So there's an example of Shiite Muslims fighting Sunni Muslims. Kingdom against kingdom. Wars and rumors of wars. The important question is, as an American, is how much longer until the same thing happens here in America? It's not a matter of if, it's when. There's no question the same type of thing is going to start happening over here. Saw something this morning, very interesting. 71% of the people who voted for Obama in the last election wished that they didn't. They wish they could do it over. Unbelievable. 71% of his supporters wish they did not vote for him. Another sign that our country is in big trouble, and there's so much division going on right now. How much longer is it going to be before civil unrest really breaks out over here? What would happen if the stock market drops 700-800 points again in a single day? What will happen if there was martial law enacted? What would happen if there was a terrorist attack, an EMP? There is some major stuff getting ready to go down. You can see it all over this world, and it's coming here. And I hear this debate all the time. Is Obama just incompetent, or is he doing what he's planning on doing? If he's incompetent, he is the Barney Fife of American presidents. Not a single thing he's done has turned out right, and even his supporters have turned away from him now. And he wins a second election basically by lying. Has no clue what he's doing with the economy. Or does he? I think he does. I've said this before, and I'll keep saying it. I think Obama's doing exactly what he wanted to do. I think he's doing exactly what he was meant to do when he was elected. The world elite wanted him in there because of his radical background and his views on America. So we now have a Muslim president bent on, as he calls it, fundamentally changing America. And remember, he used to hang out with Bill Ayers, and he sat under the teaching of Jeremiah Wright in church for 20 years. Those aren't the kind of influences and ideologies that we want, I don't think, as Americans, and we certainly don't want that kind of change brought on to America. So there's definite unrest, possible civil war coming to America. Saw a video about Katy Perry's new hit song, Dark Horse, the one that she sang at the Grammys. And it's interesting, that song has a line in it that said over and over and over, "Are you ready for the perfect storm?" The Illuminati is warning you, it's coming. And they use things like songs and society and movies and TV shows to kind of show you what their plan is. Once all this goes down, you have no excuse for being surprised. There is definitely a perfect storm brewing. And everything Jesus said in Matthew 24 is happening all around the world. If you don't know that you know that you know that you are saved, you are running out of time. It is time to talk to Jesus today. Get your heart right. And be ready for what's about to happen in this world. Isaiah chapter 55 verse 6 says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near." Do it now. It's going to be much, much harder to call upon him during the tribulation period with the rule of the Antichrist. Do it now while it's still easy. Time is short. Keep looking up.